Hello and welcome back to Airport SEO and RawSlowGaming, and here we are with the big planes, and one of the first big planes to our airport are now taxiing off, and I think this plane might have a little bit of a bug from the game where the windows are pretty much disco lights all the way there. So a little bit funny, yeah. There is when it's moving a little bit of, well, depending on the zoom level, blinking lights. So a pretty big plane there, but I actually gotten to know as well that the biggest plane of them all has managed to make itself into the game, the Airbus A380. So we'll see if we actually see one of those guys soon enough here on our airport. For now, we see here that we have a bit of a taxing issue, you could say, the least. As you see, our big plane is waiting to get past the medium planes here, taxing by. So might need to resync or reroute the planes somehow, but yeah, we'll see. So maybe make this one way like here, and then this will be going up and this going around, so all the medium planes and small planes got to taxi up here. That might be an idea for future thoughts, or for this episode or a later episode, we don't really know. What I do know is that we most probably don't have all the correct stuff that we need for the large plane. So let's look through our vehicles here. So package truck, we should be all right here. You should assign this last one though to... Oh, Jesus Christ, this scrolling thing is not working that great here for me, but we'll try our best. Should assign that to the large aircraft stand. So that's one thing, and down the pushback truck. Yeah, we need a pushback truck. Build a loader truck. Pushback truck and build a loader truck. Don't really need a stair truck. Should have the last one here assigned to a stand though. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So this should be 11. Let's see here. Catering truck, aircraft cabin cleaning truck. Yeah, we're not having anything of that just yet. So we are looking then into procurement and belt loader truck. Yeah, that is something we need, but I think that we might have other things that are actually supposed to be for the large trucks. Yeah, belt loader truck, it's not really the same. And it is the same, but it's not the same. Belt loader truck, belt loader truck. I would think this is the better one, but I don't know. There's actually nothing telling me if it's a large belt loader truck or something like that, but this is at least a large pushback truck, so that is something we'll order, and I guess we'll order the belt loader truck as well. So that should fix all vehicles that we might have issues with. And let's run up the game here a little bit, and we'll see here what we got going on. So we have flights here that are due to arrive pretty soon, but not really that soon. Our flight schedule here. So large stand, yeah. So Swiftly here are with a pretty big plane, a 787-100, so basically a Dreamliner if I know my planes correctly. So that is definitely a pretty big plane. And also pretty much a Dreamliner there. Now, I also know that for the large planes, it's Maple that you gotta have a contract with for the largest planes. So let's see here. Offered contracts. Airlines. We'll actually just sign the lot here. We'll see here what we will get in if we do get in the biggest planes. I don't know if we actually have signed. Let's check that actually. Signed. We do have signed Maple here, so yeah, it's not in here. So that's also something that were written. So if you're running like me on a save that is from an older version, you might need to cancel the contract and reassign them to get the biggest planes or the changes there. So that is the reasoning why I canceled the contract with Maple, because I think that will respawn the contracts or the planes, so we will be able to get in the A380 sooner or later. Maybe not in this episode, but we'll try. And also I got, let's see here, I got some information from one of the viewers here that I got this set up wrong. That these machines for baggage are sometimes making mistakes. And that they should be, yeah, I set that up wrong, yeah. So they are making mistakes, so they should be, but have I set this up wrong then as well? Yeah, I guess. They should be really continuing. Pretty much. I don't know. I've not set this up correctly. I've done a tutorial on how to set up the baggage. This is close, but not correctly. Each scanning station do make mistakes, so they should be allowed back and checked thoroughly. Now everything that is marked for, well, a second check or marked as possibly dangerous, it's basically destroyed. And also we are not scanning baggage for any outbound baggage or inbound baggage, but depending on how you want to see it. So we do have some issues there. Speaking of issues though, we didn't get any delay signs here for the first batch, did we? I don't think we got that for any of the first batch of flights. This first one is going to be late, of course, since we don't have all passengers at the airport. And how are we doing? Which standard is that? Don't know, but we're not doing too shabby at all. The small aircraft is, of course, late, and the medium aircraft are boarded, landed 9:46, the medium aircraft. Now that's going to be late, of course, since it should have been departing 9:44. So yeah, that's all right. It's not the greatest, but it's all right. So we should add in services soon as well. What I kind of want to do though is save up and fixing this runway would solve quite a bit of things, I think. Having the runway landing here and take off from here. It still would mean a little bit of a mess that they got across here, across the pass, but we could divert the planes to go up here still. So I don't know really how to do with that. Large plane there. I guess we were late, or we are late on boarding. So we are needing a staff room over here. That is something that at the moment I really actually don't know where to start to try and solve problems. I would like to start with correcting the runway there, and Jesus, there you see the difference in sizes of planes. The large planes so much larger than the medium planes here, and these are by no means really small planes. Like here you see Airbus A320, it's not really that small. Sure, it's not big, but it's not like small. But the large planes is so much larger. It's pretty darn crazy. And we have persons that can't leave the secure zone. Well, that's not from over there at least, so that's good. That's actually, we gotta do something, so we'll build the terminal here, which we actually can't afford. And can't afford that, so we'll build like that then, I guess. So we'll delete. I actually don't know what to delete here, but I guess we'll delete this wall and this bit, like here. Oh, come on. Come on. Those two pieces. There we go. So just extending our check-in area is what we're going to do here over here. So I guess we'll copy with the copy tool from over here and build that up over here as soon as we have the cache. Getting that in. And let's see here, actually the flight planner, I did get a suggestion to change the flight planner up a little bit. Now, would that be beneficial? I got it on 40 minutes. And yeah, I think we can move it up to 45 minutes, or actually even more. Let's have that 55 minutes. And we'll see here, we'll try to go towards larger planes here. So we'll do 40, 30, 30%. And I don't know if that really matters on how the flight planner sets things up, or the auto planner sets things up. But we can't really do a fun let's play looking at the flight planner all the time. We are looking at the airport like not really anywhere, but as I'm babbling along all the time, but yeah, sorry for that guys, but I hope you are enjoying it nonetheless. And if you are enjoying it, remember to smash that like button. It's very, very much appreciated by me, by YouTube and everything. And if you happen to enjoy what you're seeing, consider hitting that subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already, so you are sure to not miss out on any of the content that we upload pretty much daily here at RawSlowGaming. So we are missing some security officers, so going to hire a bunch of those guys so we can get up this these security stations up and running, and then we should add in some more greeneries over here. forced to go around. That's not really good at all. Yeah, I blew all the cash now, I know, but I kinda always go up to this runway and want to correct that. But we'll see. I guess we should, or could also, maybe one of the next things to do pretty soon is to get in another stand here, but they are costing like 400k. Doing the runway correctly for 750k might be smarter than adding in another stand and doing even more to run into trouble, so to say. But yeah, we'll see here what our next mission is. But I kind of like what we're starting to build here, so to say. Pretty much a square terminal with some, well, with stands all around it, basically. We will end up with a little bit of a wing over here, at least, or a pier, if we manage to build that far, so to say, here in the game. So I think it's an interesting design. Unfortunately, I'm not really that great with designs. As you see here, I've even managed to have a different floor here in my two different terminals. I guess that might have been an actual decision I took when I were building it on the last episode, but I don't remember, and I wouldn't be surprised if it weren't, but yeah, doesn't matter too much. Something we need to have a look at for these large stands to actually work is, of course, to have like a vehicle depot over here also. But yeah, we'll see how that is going to work out. Since we do have the terminal on level 1, bigger than we have down here though, we could maybe make something work with planning things smart here. And also we could have vehicles and baggage bay and all the smart things. -1 might be smart, and we should definitely assign the new vehicles there for that last stand. So let's see here. So no stair truck, build loader truck though. So we got you to large aircraft stand, shield truck, baggage truck. Come on, large one, yeah, so that's fine. Pushback truck. You are going to the large aircraft stand, and that were pretty much everything. Yeah, you are. Now, of course, I said I want to add in the other services also. Definitely planning here to be a service hub thingy. Could of course do more and plan more smart things with having more vehicles and not vehicles, buildings and operations on the basement floor or something like that. But yeah, we'll see. For now, let's see here if I can do something smarter than that, but apparently I can't. Let's see here. Let's get in like that, and I will do a lot of deleting of walls here. Like so. We'll get in a little bit of floor. So we'll have a fancy mat that will extend for now, like that. And what more? The red. Same thing here for now. You will extend like that. Secure zone for now. Like so. And let's copy. What do we want to copy then? So how long is this actually working? So this is actually working pretty well. This is working all the way over there. Now, will this fit? Yeah, that will fit nicely. So we need one tile for it to go down, I guess. Yeah, one tile and one tile. And what do we have then? A door. So one tile together with the door. Yeah, I think that. Oh, come on. I guess we'll have that for tomorrow or something. Because we are out of cash yet again. But I think we are doing better in terms of delays, but yeah, I'm not sure. Just as usual. So let's see here. Oh, yeah, right. We were going to look at the contracts here again and see if we can't get the offered contract here from Maple. That would be nice. Apparently not at the moment, at least. Yeah, so if you're staying and watching the show, we are playing it raw and slow here, just the way I like it, at least when I'm actually watching YouTube and Let's Play series and things like that. I kind of hate it when I don't get to see how the Let's Players are playing the game, so to say, how they're building like this an airport up, or how they are building up their city and city skyline or anything like that, their thought process, and also how they are balancing everything to get cash in, and like no one is really playing with actual gameplay bits, or well, very few of the large ones are doing that. They are always like just playing pretty much sandbox, I would say, with no limitations, and just showing the best bits, or something they have prepared for a long time. I know I would love to play myself like Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, but I know so many are like taking forever to design things, and as you see, and I have learned in this series and in more series, if you have been watching my channel, is that I'm not really that good or keen with things like that, designing and tweaking small things. I'm more into tweaking and trying to maintain small things to have a balance in the game, finance-wise, to make things run smooth and nice, to have something to build on. So if you're looking for someone to look at that are showing you how to make nice things, or rather maybe show you can do this, but maybe not even how you can do it, then you've come to the wrong channel, because that is certainly not me. But if you're looking for Let's Play series where you're shown how you could make the game work in a proper and pretty easy way, hopefully most of the time I'm doing that, at least, to build up a decent profit, decent way to balance the game, then you've come to the right place, because we are not really cutting anything out, as evidential by my long rant here about how we are doing the Let's Play series here on the channel. So we are basically showing everything from the boring stuff to the more exciting stuff, when like setting up for the large planes and everything like that, but also showing the the mistakes that we do along the way with taking loans and whatnot, but that is part of the journey really. And as you say, the goal isn't really, well, the goal of the journey is not really the goal, or without the journey it's not a journey at all, or something like that. Totally lost the way of retelling that saying, and also kind of might have sort of translated that from Swedish. Don't know. What I do know is that for quite the time here, haven't had contracts on the franchises, which definitely have been missed. And also with this setup here longer, we should be looking into fixing our passengers solution here, arriving and departing with all too few bus and taxi stands, and also subway stands, and then of course taking care of this part. I think we should do something similar here on this hand side in terms of for example fuel storage and vehicle depot, but we gotta do a underway road, service road for that, and that is on the agenda to do, but not prioritized over setting the rest of the things up here. For example, more check-in desks and more ramp agents. Actually, where are they all? I did hire 5 more, but that's of course ramp agents. Don't really need ramp agents. It's security officers that I were supposed to hire, but oh well. As you see there, we all make mistakes, or in my case, I make a lot of mistakes. And yeah, we got a pretty hectic airport actually. I would not love it to come out here myself in the airport that we built with just these 2 small secure exits. And well, especially this arrival hall or check-in area, it's pretty darn dreadful. This area is actually kind of nice, but all too many people moving through it, so to say. And we shouldn't really talk about these long corridors up to the very boring zone here on the medium flights. Kind of like what we've done so far here for the large flights, but that is definitely under par as well, with no bathroom, no shops, no nothing. But yeah, we are getting there. It will take some time though, but yeah, we'll see. Last season around we did do like 40 episodes. I don't think we'll have the time to reach 40 episodes before Alpha Search 4 is out here on this season, but maybe we'll get up to 30 or something like that because Alpha Search 4 is definitely going to turn things pretty much upside down in what I've read about it so far, at least. And with that, we are definitely doing a restart on well, not a restart, we're doing a new season to play the game from the start, raw and slow again, because that will balance a lot of the things here in terms of cost and Alan satisfaction and things like that. So I'm actually really looking forward to that, and also really looking forward actually to Snowtopia. If that is not a game you have checked out, do check it out, and do check out my Let's Play series on it. I've actually done 2 batches of it before from the Open Alpha and Open Alpha Update 3, and did just record the first episode in the Open Alpha Update 4. And I think that's a great game that has, well, a game that has great potential really, and should be pretty much up your alley if you're enjoying this Airport ACEO. It's definitely up my alley, a little bit less complex than this, of course, but really like that game and what they are doing so far and how they are tackling things. It's pretty much alongside there with Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster, is it? I lost the name there, but and City Skyline and everything like that. But on a little bit more niche kind of genre, and also smaller with the ski resort team there, of course. And I dabbled with sim golf here on the channel as well, as you know, and Airline Tycoon Deluxe. So very nice, different kind of games there, both from the old days or golden oldies, so to say, and also new, modern, up and coming games. So let's hire some more security officers here. So hiring the right staff now. We almost have this staffed, and we are bleeding money today. Did we actually even make anything last day? No, we made a loss of 85k, but we also didn't bring in at all as much money as we really would have wanted. Now this looks like a pretty good day in terms of flights and everything like that, but they are too stacked, but that's a usual problem. Now let's have a look here if we are having any really big planes here. We do have a 777 Boeing 300. That should be pretty big. 789, 777 200. So not really that impressive. And another Dreamliner. No, nothing really special there. We are now over 300k in the red. Don't like that one bit, actually. Forced to go around. Still occupied. Oh, it's these small stands, aren't it? Yeah, we have, for some reasons, very many delays here from yesterday. So got to send these ones off straight away. So let's try and fix that. And once we have done that, I think it's time to end the episode. So don't know why we have had that all day. We've got to do that one more run here pretty much. At least, maybe two. I hope that the mouse isn't, or the mouse clicks isn't getting through to the mic. That would be a little bit irritating, or at least I think it is. So where are you going? You're going there. And do we have one more? Quite possibly. And we have a medium plane there also that were 18 hours late. It still is. Nordic. You must be Nordic. Yeah, this... Now this doesn't look right at all. This kinda looks like a deadlock to me. So we are really breaking our airport actually at the moment. So let's get all of these guys out. Out. Now, let's see here if we can't fix this. Spawn, no. Road nodes. Person nodes. And there we go. At least something happened. And take off. So I don't know if that were actually a bug or if it was my poor design. I guess the developers wouldn't know of that. And that weren't that pretty. This large plane pretty much crushing the small plane as it were taxing through. So how are we here on the flight monitor? Medium aircraft pushback en route. Yeah, medium aircraft. So we should just get those planes away. Push back, Skylink. Yeah, we are going to send you away as well. You're extremely late. So push back en route for Skystrada. And the large aircraft landed much too late here. Again and again we have issue with the taxing. Yeah, so as I gotta do something about how we have things set up, I guess. So that should fix that, right? So what more could I do here? Reset aircraft pause, I guess. And there we go, going straight through everything. Not delay anything. And how are we now? On the route. So I guess we'll try to fix this day. And cache is now a little bit better at least, so that's good. So yeah, fixing the runway I think would make things a lot better. Yeah, the wingtips touch when taxiing like that, so that's not the most beautiful solution either. Large aircraft there, landing way too late. That's alright. Small aircraft. Why are you small aircrafts getting stuck now? I don't understand. Deboarding is not happening for some reason. It were working when we started this episode, but not really working now though. So we'll, as I said, fix this day and call it an episode. Or I maybe should fix it off air, so to say. We don't have really much left to fix as well, so that's alright. So with that said, we'll actually say thank you so much for watching this episode, and we will get back next time around here on the channel. Hopefully things will work a little bit smoother and better, and well, I guess we got to try to do something about this issue here that we're clearly having. But anyway, with that said, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.